What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the. We missed y'all, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the Power Trip Podcast. My name is Nathaniel, otherwise known as 4 Point Play. To the left of me is Nate. Nate, you gonna say what's up?
What's up?
To the right of me, that's Muhammad. Muhammad, you gonna say what's up?
What's up, man?
But you don't see us right now because we. Who cares about us? But we talking about the playoffs. I ain't even gonna do any more intro. The first game we gonna talk about. This is the 15th. We have the plans. The plan starts tomorrow.
Wait, they can't see us?
No, they can't see us.
They
We're-
can or can't?
Can't.
Nigga, what are
For
we,
now, then we're gonna.
radio show?
Bro, it's a podcast. What you mean?
My bad, bro.
First, we're gonna talk about the Lakers and the Pelicans. Who y'all think gonna win that matchup?
Lakers.
And let me tell why. Let me know why too. You said no. Bi's not gonna be there.
I don't think so.
No, he's gonna be there. His injury is basically healed. I'm pretty sure he played the other day, if I'm not mistaken. So he should be there, but I don't know. The Lakers are a very unpredictable team to me,
For real.
so I'm gonna just go with Pelicans. Can't go wrong with Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum. The little combo they got going on over there. So yeah.
Nate, what you gonna pick?
I'm gonna say Lakers are gonna win just because like we were talking about earlier, it's probably smarter for the Pelicans to lose. But
Just because it's
Why?
at the same
so
time,
then they don't because whoever plays the
talking
whoever
about
wins this game
draft
matches up
picks?
with the Nuggets. No, whoever
No,
wins this
no.
game matches up with
You
the
don't
Nuggets.
Are the Nuggets even like that this year for real?
Yes,
yes.
I don't know, bro. I
Any-
ain't feeling that same momentum from last year.
Cap.
I'm serious.
But yeah, I think the Lakers are gonna win just because at the same time, like matching up Zion with Anthony Davis, I like that matchup for the Lakers.
Sign with AD. I think about this year. I feel like the Lakers have done pretty good against the Pelicans, especially remember that playing game when they beat them by like 50. But I think the Lakers are a team that, even though they haven't played that much together. Compared, like they're not like a very. I mean, I guess they actually kind of have this year. I'm gonna go probably with the Lakers though because I think this Pelicans team is just very. The Lakers are inconsistent, but the Pelicans have just struggled to find consistency throughout this whole Zion, Brandon Ingram time, and I think I have the Pelicans beating whoever is 9-10, but I'm gonna go with the Pelicans to lose that game.
And also the game like they had 3 days ago, the Pelicans got smacked.
Yeah, they did.
So it's just
But maybe that gives them like a revenge, like they get like the real, real drive to do something. But
I guess, but at the same time, like if you beat a team that bad, I feel like you got
I don't know, bro.
momentum like that too.
You gotta understand, it's a very unpredictable team.
it's only one game too. They could really be like a blowout by the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Start the game off strong. CJ has a good game. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't have. It doesn't make sense with the roster that the Lakers have. There should be more success. They have the potential to be better than a 7th seed.
Yeah. Remember when we made the power rankings? They were a top 5 team we
That's
had.
what I'm saying, bro.
But
I don't know. LeBron's a little older. AD's.
Darvin Ham isn't the best coach. All type of problems with that
It was
roster.
never a coaching type team though. They was going off talent.
What team do you think is a coaching type team then? Miami.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good one. I think I want to say Boston, but Boston just also has a lot of talent too.
So they more. Okay. Next team I want to talk about on the other side is the Sixers versus the Heat. I'm gonna go with the Sixers. I think the Sixers can make a run to the conference finals this year.
Embiid's playing.
Embiid's playing. You have Embiid, who's the reigning MVP. You have, the Sixers were considered a contending team more like since with Embiid this entire year. They're a really good team with Embiid, and I think because the Heat are the Heat, and because this playoff Jimmy Butler, but they lost against the Hawks in the first game of in the play-in last year. So it's not like the team is what I'm saying, it's just gonna steamroll. Like it takes you a while to get into that, I guess, playoff mode, and at the same time, it's still just a one-game series against a really strong opponent.
For me, I'm gonna go ahead here and say I'm gonna have to go with the 76ers as well. Who's guarding Embiid?
Who's guarding Embiid? Probably Bam.
Bam can't guard that nigga, man. Let's be real. He too big. Pause.
I mean, you can't
Pause no Diddy.
with like any top 10 player you could say who's guarding them, they can't guard them because it's impossible
They
to.
can't, though. This is a different scenario. Like I really don't think these niggas can guard him.
No, but I'm saying Bam is. Who do you think is the best defender in the league?
I can't say that on camera.
Who do you think it is?
Me personally, I think Jaden McDaniels is the best defender. But
Nate, who do you think it is?
you gonna say Kawhi?
I say Herb.
Okay, but if you put Herb and Jaden McDaniels on LeBron, and LeBron has 30, what are you gonna like? There's at some point, sometimes it's just like, bro, what are you gonna do? Because players are so talented offensively, good defense, better offense.
I just don't think he will. I don't even think he'll have the opportunity to have good defense with Embiid.
Why?
That nigga's cold, bro.
So is Bam.
Not cold enough, bro.
Bam is
His archetype
Bam
build-
is
his
a
archetype
top
build
5
is just-
defender in the league,
He's
arguably
a top five
three.
defender, but I don't think his archetype build can keep up with this nigga.
The undersized type. I mean, he kept up with them in 2022 when they beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was because Jimmy mostly though.
But Jimmy wasn't guarding Bam. The situation is about
I guess.
what's it called?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that.
You saying the
I mean,
Sixers though?
We got what's his name again?
Maxi? How's his name? Tyrese.
Maxi hooping. Feel me? So should be straight.
Nate, what you picking?
I mean, me personally, I'm just going to say the 76ers, just because they've had more success offensively compared to the Miami Heat, who've been struggling.
Well spoken.
Embiid is back. I feel like he is back physically and mentally, just because, I don't know, we recently seen him scored that 30 points. And, I don't know, he just looked good. He was back making difficult shots. But you never know. There's Jimmy Butler. I feel like he's had great runs in the playoffs. Yeah, but I don't know. Just a better offensive team. And you said who's going to guard Embiid, but who's going to guard Jimmy? Tobias Harris?
Tobias Harris, who's gonna guard Jimmy? That's a good point. Fuck it, we gonna put PJ on him.
PJ Tucker?
Yeah.
PJ Tucker's on the Clippers.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
What are you talking? All right, bro.
I'm out of touch with the league, bro.
All right, let's go talk to the next game, which is the Warriors going up against the Kings. We got a Warriors fan in the room, in the corner right now. Maybe we'll even have to talk to him about this matchup. But what y'all think this game is gonna end up going to? Who you got for this game?
Introduce him first.
You want to introduce himself? Or do you want to say your side first?
First of all, I just want to shout out my dog. Feel me? In the flesh, the one, the only, NB30.
MB3. So who you got this matchup, bro?
Come on, bro. Since 08, I never bet against Chris Paul.
Christopher
Yeah,
So of course, I got the Warriors.
Except when they played against the Warriors.
He ain't get a championship in 08 though.
Since 08,
He
I
got
mean,
drafted.
since 2015, he's yet to miss the playoffs. Even with the bummy Thunder, bummy Rockets, James Harden wasn't really doing nothing, if we're being honest. So it was really. That's why they fell. That's why they fell in
2019?
2017.
2019.
No, in 2018.
He's
when
talking
they
about
lost to the Warriors.
2018, 2019 James Harden, by the way.
28. That's MVP year.
2018 is Harden
His
who's
prime
MVP.
Harden, nigga.
Okay,
Alright,
well, playoffs
Bob-
come around though. We know what James Harden's like, so it don't matter.
Anyways,
They would have made the finals if
If
Chris Paul
CP
stayed
ain't
healthy.
get hurt, nigga.
of course, and they beat in that Cavs team too. They only had LeBron, Grant. What's his name? George Hill.
Yeah.
George Hill's guarding Chris Paul. No, sir, bro.
Food.
Jeff Green can't hang with none of them, bro. Alright, anyways, you talking about
Mike
Kings
Green.
Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, listen, I got Warriors. They be experimenting with their starting lineups, you know. But this time, tomorrow, I'm gonna go. It's gonna go Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Kuminga, and Draymond. Draymond, you know what he did to him, Sabonis last year. You know, Steph Curry. You think Kyron Lewis Jr. is guarding Steph Curry? Nah, no sir, buddy. And Klay Thompson, it's only one game. Klay could give you 30. Can he not give you 30? He had like 27 against the Jazz.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga washed. I have no.
He's washed, but that defense, the Kings' defense isn't that good either.
Exactly.
The Warriors team is an experienced roster, and they beat them last year in the playoffs too, Game
Now
7.
they got some experience under their belt. It's different now.
The Kings are much worse
Fuck
this
the
year,
relight in the paint,
and
nigga.
the Kings this season in the clutch time is one of the worst teams in the league compared to last year when they were arguably when De'Aaron had arguably the best clutch season by an NBA player ever.
All right, not too much, bro.
I'm just saying this Kings team. I think this Kings team, like people look at it, and they kind of just think a lot about last year, but this team has been looking. They don't look the same.
I have faith in De'Aaron Fox.
So you going with Kings?
Yes.
Nate, what you going with?
Curry been on a shooting slump too.
Yeah, I'm not saying the Warriors are perfect. I
I know
think
what
I'm kind of 50-50, honestly. So
Kuminga's
what
the
you
only
think?
bright light I'm seeing on that team.
I'm not sure about all that. I'm probably gonna say the Warriors.
And Wiggins.
Just because at the same time, I don't know. Just because if we were to look at last year and this year, last year the Kings started off strong in that playoff series. I'm pretty sure they were up 2. It was 2-0. But then Steph Curry, he came back, beat him up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, the Kings is just I don't know. They've been playing pretty awful. They let the Suns come back. In their last 2 games, the Suns have come back from like a 20-point lead against that team, and the Suns are the worst fourth quarter team. So I don't know. Given the Warriors, that is just. I'm gonna say the Kings.
You going with the Kings?
I'm gonna say
Mind
the
up.
Kings.
Mine.
I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it, but because y'all saying Kings, I'll go with Kings.
Mine.
MB30,
It's
what you gotta
3
say?
against 1?
What you gotta
Alright,
say?
Listen, we could talk about matchups, right?
Yeah.
Darren Fox last year had to guard Steph Curry. How much did that wear him out? That's game 6. I don't even think it was him like that. It was Malik Monk. Game 6, game 7, it was Malik Monk.
And now Malik Monk ain't even playing.
And Malik Monk ain't even playing, bro. Like I said, if Steve Kerr trusts
So when I
Jonathan
call you,
Kuminga,
I'm gonna call you as soon as the game ends. You better pick up your phone.
I'll call you during the game.
Because last year,
While Steph Curry has
when
to
this
play.
happened, the nigga was nowhere to be found.
Hey, believe it or not,
Matter of fact, I think he took out his SIM card.
but it's just one game though.
That's
It's
the
just
thing.
one game.
This series went to 7 last year, and now it's just one game. Like they had
It's pretty much a game 7. This is pretty
Yeah.
much a game 7.
and they had a play-in game, in-season tournament game this year too, and that game went to overtime too.
Man, play-in, man. When did they add the play-in?
2020.
2020?
Yeah,
Oh,
It's very interesting, man.
in season. I'm mixing them up too.
It's crazy. Hey,
So we going with. I think we're going with the Kings, right?
I'm looking at this last matchup, bro. The Bulls are fucking cooked.
No, they're not, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going with the Hawks are winning. Hawks are winning that game.
The Hawks are winning.
Hawks versus Bulls.
Trey Young back to 2016 guy here.
What
Oh,
you-
yeah.
you going with-
I don't know. I think Kobe White, he should be in the running for most improved. I
He's
think he
definitely.
look he got
I
it.
think he actually has most improved.
He's not, bro.
Especially
Nah,
his
Maxey
looks.
might win it.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey might win
Maxey's
it.
already been
Nah,
up there,
Maxey's
bro.
Maxey's
The
gonna
thing is-
win.
Like, he should have got it last
Nasri
year.
could
I
win,
think he
but-
should have got it
Bro,
last
he
year.
has he has 2 50-point games this year.
I'm just saying. I think Tyrese Maxey should have got it last year.
The
Who
thing
won
with
it
the
last
thing
year?
with most improved player is like
Yeah, who won last year?
Laurie Markkinen. Laurie Markkinen deserved it last year. The thing is, it goes from like, what do you value more, a barely starter to a really good role player, or a solid NBA player to an All NBA player? You know.
He went from role player to star.
But you get what I'm trying to say, like the leap versus how high they
Last
lit.
year?
Last year he was behind James.
He was
Harden.
like a borderline All-Star last year.
He was a yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was
But I'm saying a borderline All-Star to a definite All-Star versus a player that was like 6th man to someone that's giving you borderline All-Star minutes.
What's the name of the short nigga on the Knicks? I can't remember right now.
Jalen Brunson?
Another great candidate.
Yeah, he's in the same. He's in the same boat as Tyrese Maxey though. If you really think about it in that way.
Nah.
But
Just
I give
because-
Maxey deserved.
I
I
see
mean,
better
Brunson's
than
the
Maxey.
better player.
yeah,
But
Brunson deserved it more
even
than
last year. He had a good year. Even the year before when they beat the Suns.
How the fuck did Laurie Markkinen beat all these niggas?
Bro, Laurie Markkinen was a
Fucking had
bro.
good season.
Stop. You're thinking about it retroactively. When Laurie Markkinen and the Jazz were like the first seed in like December,
Yeah.
people were talking about Laurie crazy, bro.
Nigga,
Even
You
now-
said in our
I ain't never-
in our power stating video, you said, "Oh yeah, the Jazz could be top 15 this year."
That's because somebody was on the team, but I don't remember who. Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson. That nigga is.
Nah, but even now,
Threatened
the
something.
Thunder, if they're trying to complete their team, the next guy is Laurie Markkinen.
I like Laurie Markkinen on the Thunder,
Him and
bro.
Chet
Defense,
together.
opposition
That's
is
way
already
too
taken.
All of
big.
that.
Who's
By who?
Chet.
no?
Chet could play
Chet
the
is
4-5.
Chet is the
First of all,
5.
Laurie Markkinen's
No.
power
Chet
forward.
is the 5. Laurie could be the 4. J Dub is the 3. You could have Lou or Giddy if you wanted to, and then Shea is the 1.
Fuck Giddy.
That's a
Lou
that's
Dort
a
is
dynasty
definitely
right
facts.
there.
Not for that reason.
Lou
Yes.
Dort is definitely
He's-
getting the starting
Oh,
too.
he the op. That's why I said that. So what y'all picking though with Hawks and Bulls?
Hawks.
I'm saying Hawks. You saying what?
Oh, I feel bad for DeMar, man. Holy shit.
Hey, I'll say this though. I seen a stat like a couple days ago. The Hawks are at 500 when either Trey Young or Dejounte Murray plays. But when they both play, they're below 500. They've lost
Nobody
more
cares.
games.
Nigga, they gonna win.
It is not a basketball.
But I mean, the Bulls are the most 500 team in the world though.
Who's at home?
I think they're playing. They're playing at the bowl.
Hawks
They're
are
playing in
really
Chicago. They're
different,
playing in
bro.
Chicago.
Holy shit.
Remember last year when DeMar's daughter was like screaming at every single free throw? Baseline!
Oh wait. Oh.
She kept screaming.
She's screaming, bro. She ain't even scream all that. So we going with the Hawks.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty obvious.
You saying? Yeah.
You going Bulls?
No.
I go Bulls low key, but
DeMar's getting old, my nigga. I can't lie.
He's not getting old. He has no team.
He's getting old though. He ain't moving like 2 years ago. 2 years ago he was on some shit.
He just had a
2 years ago,
nice base.
bro, you would have thought, bro,
Every other day
everybody
this
was
nigga
talking
posted
about him.
something. I thought this nigga revived his career.
He did.
He
bro.
did though. Let's be fair. All right, so that means we have the Kings and the Pelicans fighting for the 8th seed. Who we got winning that game?
Kings and Pelicans.
I'm going Pelicans.
Pelicans too big.
Too big, better defensively,
I fuck with you, De'Aaron, but I'm gonna have to go with the Pelicans on this one.
and then the Hawks.
Yeah, ended up on one this year.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing greatness.
You're just saying that because he's light skinned, dude. We're not done.
So
Light skin, that is.
on the East, it's the Hawks and the Heat. What y'all picking?
Hawks and Heat.
I'm picking Heat.
Hawks.
You saying Hawks?
Think the Hawks are winning?
Wait, I thought we said the 76ers were winning.
Yeah. The 76ers
yeah,
became
right.
the
It's for
7th
A
seed.
seed.
Yeah.
I guess the Heat.
The Heat. So why are you saying the Hawks though?
I have faith in them.
Nah, you gotta get to the mic. We really want to know what you're saying.
My nigga, my nigga Bogdanovich, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Bogey.
Bogdan.
Let's call him
Bogdan.
Bogey got the strap on. Don't leave that nigga open in the corner now.
Pow.
Wow, the nigga hitting that. Trey, you can't leave him open.
DeJounte?
DeJounte. DeJounte, he gonna bring that defense. He gonna bring a little bit of scoring here and there.
Not a little bit.
You acting like Scary Terry can drop 30 on the Hawks though.
He can't.
Who on the Hawks is guarding Terry Rozier?
DeJounte Murray.
He's guarding Jimmy?
Nah, I don't think. I think what's his name? Hunter can guard
You
Jimmy.
done, bro?
Nah.
DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah.
Is he even healthy?
Number 12. Nigga, isn't he number 12?
Yeah, but is he even
Then
healthy?
who's guarding
Is he
Hero?
Huh?
You think is Jalen Johnson playing?
Jalen Johnson probably.
Jalen
Think.
Johnson actually.
They can,
That
bro,
nigga revived
that's a
his
good
career,
matchup,
too.
bro.
Jalen Johnson?
He's
Jalen Johnson was.
He's
a
a
third
sec-
year player.
he's a
That nigga was on his way
sophomore.
out the league. I'm not even
What are you
kidding.
talking about?
Jalen Johnson.
He just never got minutes.
Jalen
so
Johnson's
that
not
shit.
second year, by the way. He's third or fourth. I'm pretty sure. But the nigga was like this close to getting out. I'm not even kidding. The nigga got no PT until this season. I think after John Collins left is the reason why.
He could pretty much fit that John Collins role for real.
He
He's
is.
doing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they have.
So you're going with the Hawks though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going with the Heat, bro. Like
We can agree to disagree, man.
he just tried to.
When the
Okay.
cameras run.
Yeah, like if the cameras were on, I would have just. All right. So we saying Heat?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I got
Majority
Heat, too.
rules, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucking majority rules.
Every time
Fuck Miami.
we had majority rules
He
twice.
only
for-
saying
I know
that
my
because you
cousin.
don't want that Heat to play the Celtics. That's why.
Let's talk
I
about it.
know.
Hey, you want to talk about the West or the East first?
How about the East first? Let's
Talk
talk
about-
about the
the
East
West
first.
first.
Yeah, nah, cuz. Let's talk.
All right, bro. We'll talk about the West or the East first.
Can you leave
I
your
don't
big
care. I'm
affiliations
different.
off the show,
Bro,
please?
Let's talk about the East first.
It's 5-star down.
So
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga, bro. Hey, you gotta cut that shit
There's
out.
no face to that. There's no face to that. There's no face to it. You're good, bro.
the Heat are going up against the Celtics. What y'all picking in how many games?
Heat against Celtics, I'm going Heat, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
In how many?
Are you not a
Nigga,
Celtics?
5. Oh,
Heat-
wait, what am I saying? Celtics.
So you think Celtics in 5?
Yes, Porzingis. Zingy is good. Zingy's gonna hoop. We got Drew Holiday now. We're good, bro.
I'm gonna say the Celtics, bro. Like
My nigga, bro.
really fine, real deal. I need, bro. If the Celtics lose this year, bro, I might.
If the Celtics lose this year,
It's over with.
I'm gonna blow Muhammad's house up.
what I do.
I got
Then I'll go
I got
Spurs.
Celtics in 6, bro.
Well,
I got
Aldo's
Celtics in
house up,
6.
Not me.
Nah, yours.
What you picking those? Heat or Celtics?
Yeah, I think Celtics got it. I mean, last year they only he only beat him because Caleb Martin and Duncan Robinson were going crazy. I don't think that's replicable. So I got Celtics in like 5.
Celtics 5. So we gonna say 5 or 6?
Let's say 6. Say 6.
6 is more realistic, but yeah.
I'll just go back for it. Pretty much like that. All right. The Magic and the Cavaliers.
Let me speak.
This is a very difficult.
Let me speak, bro. The Cleveland Cavaliers are beating them
And how many?
You're so cringe.
in 5.
Cringe bastard.
Why is that? Why do you think they're gonna?
Bro, first of all, the Magic is what like to start off. They're not a playoff team. Like I don't know how they got in.
They're not a playoff team, but they're the
They're the 5th seed.
fifth seed. Good
It's
brother,
whatever,
that's the
bro.
playoffs.
It's they're the
They have a
5th
better
seed.
record than the
They're the
Suns.
5th seed in
Better
the
standing than
East.
Suns.
They're the 5th seed. Bro, look at their record. They would be like 8th or 9th in the fucking.
I'm just saying though.
Yeah,
they have a better
exactly. So
seeding than the Suns.
The East record is literally
The
trash.
Suns, by the way.
The Cavs?
The Cavs are
The
Not
Ca-
the Cavs. Fucking Orlando.
Orlando then got
Yes.
smacked up by the Suns.
That was one time. Series
They match up twice. So you're saying that's one time, then the other time the reverse happened.
Anyway, I'm just saying they got no playoff experience. The Cavaliers have Donovan Mitchell.
I'm gonna say this though. I think the Cavs might be the most underrated team in the NBA, and I think a part of that is kind of how they lost last year. But I think this team is better than before. Granted, they haven't looked the best after the All-Star break. Like before, heading into the new year, heading into the new year, they were like they were like the first few months they were like up there for the best record in the league.
Yeah.
But after All-Star break, they're like 8-13.
Bro, they were like
Talking about Orlando or are you talking about?
the Cavs were like 22
Cleveland.
and 10 or 22 and 7 without Darius Garland.
That's saying a lot because I know you're a Cavs fan.
Yeah, I think they're probably my second. They probably might be my favorite team. I like the Cavs a lot.
Yeah, they weak
But-
as shit, but yeah, I guess.
Okay, so I
No,
know.
it's good. It's good. Continue.
Yo, you want to change the record for the Heat? You want the Heat to win or something?
No,
All right, bro.
I don't care.
But I think the Cavs are going to win. But I think it is. I think one thing for me with the Magic is how bad they are at threes. Threes are an important part of the modern offense, and they are. I think just looking at the stats, I don't know what it is now, but they're probably going to be the worst 3-point shooting team percentage and like amount of threes in the playoffs. And that's like now,
Yeah, you're right.
you can't shoot like that. And if things get rough, the 3-point shooting could be a big indicator as to why they would win. So I'm going with the Cavs
Yeah, that's true. I feel like
in like 6 or 7 maybe. Maybe no, I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say 5.
people watch out.
I don't know because I feel like 6 is the basic answer.
Realistically speaking, this is a young team. They have no experience, but the Cavs are also a young team with no experience.
Well, they have experience last year
They
and the
have
year before.
experience
I mean,
players.
Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna say I'm a believer. He's a top 15 player in the league, but he is not a playoff performer.
Donovan Mitchell,
Donovan-
Yeah,
not-
what are you
the
talking about?
bubble was his only good year.
the
He's-
bubble, and then when he beat the
Wasn't
the
he-
Rockets with
Wasn't this
No,
nigga
the Ro-
going off?
Okay,
when he
that,
gets the
that was
Thunder,
could be-
against
but
the
We're
Thunder.
looking at that last couple of years. Lost to
Yeah.
Brunson. How much did they lose by? In 5 last year.
5, yeah.
Lost again to Brunson when he was on the Mavs
No.
the year before.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
first
twice.
round.
Yeah, back to back.
And then he sold against Kawhi-less Clippers.
No, it wasn't his
2021.
fault. It wasn't his fault.
Kawhi Clippers is
The
Bro,
Clippers,
he's a star.
the
Because-
reason the Clippers lost that for me is because I think that their perimeter defense was just atrocious. It was Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bojan, and who would be like the fifth player, like Royce O'Neal with Rudy
Watch
Gobert.
out. Don't talk about Royce like that.
But I'm saying like that's food, bro. For Kawhi, for Paul George, that's food. For Reggie Miller, even Reggie Jackson, that's food.
Playoff P sucks.
Anyways, so
But like,
They
think
didn't
about
say that last year though, but okay.
think about this matchup. Like the Cavs, they're a really good defensive team, right? They got 2 big man centers.
My nigga
Yeah.
But they'll both play within the 3-point line. They can't do much scoring outside. You got a guy like Jonathan Isaacs on the Magic.
Yeah,
What's his name? The
Franz
older
or
one,
Moritz?
the bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Those 2 guys, they're guys that could play defense like on pick and rolls. So Donovan Mitchell's not gonna get wide open threes on pick and rolls. Wendell Carter Jr. is a really good defender.
That team, yeah, Magic got the clamps though.
No,
They,
that's
they
not
got
true.
really good defense. I still got Cavs in like 5 or 6 just because Magic, like, they're not really good offensive team.
You know what?
But I'm not surprised if Magic like goes 7th.
Yeah.
You know what? Defense wins games. Fuck it, I'm
Bro.
on board.
Nah, listen.
I'm
Uh,
on board, man.
I feel like Evan Mobley's perimeter defense is very underrated. Just because I know he could block shots even in the perimeter. Lengthy guy, you know. I seen when the Suns were playing the Cavaliers, bro. Evan Mobley was guarding Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. So, and he's doing a pretty good job if I'm being 100% honest. So,
So what you going
But
with?
I don't think he's holding Paulo's getting his 20.
But
every
Paulo,
game.
okay,
He's getting his 20 every game.
20, but who else is getting 20? Jalen Suggs.
Shout out P5.
Wagner. How do you say his name,
Wagner,
bro?
Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner, bro.
Wagner.
That boy is
Wagner.
tough.
He's
bro.
tough, but it's all right. Like, you going to have Evan Mobley on him, and then you going to put whoever. I don't know the matchups are going to be, but
Fucking Cole Anthony.
Okay, bro.
yeah, I just think the Cavs are going to that team.
So then how many?
4.
You said 4. What do you say, Mohammed?
Lost his fucking
You s-
marbles.
I think we're gonna say that the
Are you
Cavs are gonna
serious? You
win.
think the Cavs
But
are
the
gonna
really the question is how many games
Just
though.
leave that in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, this brother is tripped.
I think the Magic will get
4 or
game
5.
3. I think they'll get game 3.
I think they'll get at least one
I
game.
got Magic in 7.
And 7.
Lost it, bro. If they go to 7, Magic's cooked.
Defense wins games.
Dude,
Okay,
the Cavs
so-
are good defense.
They're both good
Yeah,
defensive
they're both good
teams.
defenders.
Who's
But-
better?
I forgot
Probably
about
the
what's his
Magic.
name too. Max Strus, bro. He's about to light the Magic up, bro. Okay.
Max Strus, what's that other guy?
He's a
Number
one-hit wonder.
35?
Okoro?
Yeah, Okoro's nice too.
Oh, Isaac Coro, he's gonna get played off the bench though, cause he's not gonna be able to
That's
shoot.
fine though,
I
bro.
get slept on Okoro. That ain't good.
That nigga done
Karis
He
LeVert
was
too.
supposed to be the next
I
Braun.
forgot about. Oh, the Cavs are tough, bro. They got George Niang too.
What's up? No, I think I'm gonna say I want to say Cavs in 6, but I feel like 6 is such a cop out answer because 6 could be like you could have the Hawks beat the.
Bro, it's 4, bro.
You saying 4? That's I don't know 4 or
It's not
something.
It's 4, bro.
Would you pick it?
I got Cavs in 5.
Orlando in 7.
You said 4, right, Nate?
Yeah.
We're gonna say Cavs in 5. I feel like
That's fair.
because that's like the most representative of how we feel.
Man. Bro, what the
The Bucks versus the Pacers.
Nate, start that off.
Hey, bruh.
Start that off.
Hey, bruh. First off, no. Halliburton post injury has not looked the same. This is not in season tournament
Nigga turned into-
Halliburton.
What's the nigga's name? The nigga who played Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist,
What's the name of the dude? Played on the Sixers for 1 year. Had a great rookie year.
Michael Carter Williams,
Michael Carter
Michael
Williams. That's literally him right now.
Tyrese Halliburton. You say Tyrese Halliburton into Michael Kidd?
Literally.
I think without Giannis though, Siakam's eating, bro. Siakam and Miles Turner, they're cooking.
They hooping though.
No defense is being played this whole series. Let's be honest, bro.
All right, nah, let me say something else.
Miles Turner got some in him.
Bro, no defense is being played, bro.
Miles Turner is literally headhunting Giannis. I'm pretty sure every time they've played this year, he's put him in a poster.
How many fights do you think are gonna happen this series?
All
be
of 'em.
honest. 2.
He gonna need
Over
that
or under
game
2?
ball again. That's
Oh,
what
they
he
have
gonna
beef.
need.
They have beef, bro.
What about that?
He gonna need that game ball again. But realistically, the Pacers have whooped the Bucks every single time they've seen each other.
Bro, the Bucks.
So I'm
maybe
saying that, but I'm
once.
saying Halliburton now that he's
That's
been
true.
hurt,
He's been in the worst shooting slump I've ever seen. Even he said
he's shooting
damn.
32%,
Yeah.
bro, on 7 attempts.
But the fact is, if Giannis is not playing, that helps how defense is needed because that team has no defense at all. So it's just like, I'm gonna say Pacers in. Wait, when is Giannis coming back?
They don't know, but he might come back game 1.
If Giannis is back, I'm gonna say Bucks in 6.
I'm saying Bucks in 7. It's hard for me not to say they're gonna go out in the first round though, because they just suck.
I'm saying it depends a lot on Bobby Portis and Jay Crowder, bro. Those two guys.
Why are you
bro,
laughing?
They gotta play good defense. They gotta hit their open shots, and I think Dame will do the rest. Low key.
I don't think Dame got it.
But Dame without Giannis this year, he's averaging
Dame
like
is-
32 points.
Dame has off the court issues he got to fix.
Yo, what?
He
No,
not
what I'm saying, Dame.
He's not allowed.
Off-court issues,
Bro, That's one thing about this podcast. He always gonna bring up somebody off the court issues, bro.
Bro, what am I supposed to do? With
We
John
just getting no,
Morant?
we just getting no
What am I-
collaborations because
what
he
am I
always
supposed
want to
to-
bring up
What
off
am
the
I
court
supposed to do when
issues.
John Moran is fucking out in the club shaking ass?
Ja is not doing that. Ja is not doing that. Okay, so I'm saying Bucks in 7. What you say?
Yeah, I got Bucks at 7 too.
For Bucks?
Like me.
I'm about to cut it, actually.
This series is gonna be just weird, bro.
Like
I ain't
you're
gonna
gonna
lie.
shave it off? Yes. So let me do it first.
That's a good series right there.
Let me
Knicks and
get one.
Sixers.
Fuck.
Get twists, and then let me snip one.
Hell no.
Exactly.
Sixers
What do
versus
you mean
Knicks.
exactly. What is it?
Sixers versus Knicks.
Sixers versus Knicks. I'm going Knicks. The Knicks, hey. The
You going Knicks?
The
You
Knicks
going
is on
Sixers?
one. The Knicks. Every couple of years, the Knicks has a fucking elite roster, and this is one of those years.
Yeah, I think they got a lot of guys that could throw at Tyrese. You know, Mitchell Robinson. He's big, so he could be a big body for Joel too.
Mm.
And Josh Hart, he a hustler too. So, and Bree's not gonna get anything free in the paint.
Josh Hart is a great player.
Mitchell Robinson is fouling out in the first 5 possessions of the game.
That's true.
He's
They got
literally,
2 more Beckers.
he's literally what
They got
Hartenstein
Hartenstein
is
even
fouling out
playing?
in the next 5.
How long?
I mean, Hartenstein's been
hurt?
the starter. I'm saying he's been the starter.
yeah,
though,
but
for a
Mitchell's
while.
back, but he's not. They don't even have him starting right now. Josh Hart is gonna probably have to guard Tyrese Maxey.
OG. I'm putting OG on
I put OG
Tyrese.
on him too.
Dude,
OG's
I
not
feel
playing
like
though,
OG
right?
is too
Or is he-
big.
is he hurt?
No, he's
Nah, he came back.
he's back. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be back for the playoffs.
Okay.
But I feel like OG is too big to try to keep up with Tyrese.
So who do you put him on?
Somebody who plays-
Tobias?
Yeah, like you really can't expect.
So
OG
you putting
and
so you're
Nobi-
putting this. You're putting Josh on Maxey then,
Yeah,
and then Embiid's getting guarded by Hartenstein.
yeah.
I mean, the Knicks. I think they'll double Embiid. They won't go 1-on-1.
Yeah, but who's on that team that you can really leave
Double
open?
off of.
Cause Josh Hart and OG, you could double those two with one of those two with Hartenstein on Embiid. I think Josh he'll quickly get over to Dante DiVincenzo. He's a hustler too.
Okay, but then
He'll get to his spot.
so then, what's his name? Jalen Brunson is gonna be playing off ball, trying to play in the lanes.
I mean, he'll probably guard like Nicholas Batum, and Nick. Let's be honest. Who they got? Nick Batum. I'm thinking like.
Is he even a starter?
Rocco. They have Rocco.
Rocco and Tobias Harris. They are not consistent shooters at all. So I think
But I
you
guess
could,
Batum is. Batum, I don't know about.
he might be, but not in fourth. You feel me? But, I think they Knicks could rotate nice on him.
I think this might be the most interesting matchup out of the East though, because the Knicks are really good. Like they're a good defensive team, but I think really Randall might be Randall being gone will be felt in this series. Now that because they might if he was there, they would have probably put him on, maybe even Embiid, and then he's going to give you like 22, 23. But now without him, there's a big on both sides of the ball. You're losing a lot, and I think Jalen Brunson can, really. I think that maybe they do put OG on him. I don't know. I mean, not OG. I'm trying to think what. I mean, Maxey. I think they're gonna put Maxey, to get guarded by OG. But on the other side, I don't know who they're gonna put to guard Jalen.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
But also,
Melton's a pretty solid defender.
that's
Is he
true.
healthy? I don't even know he's healthy or not.
Oh, is he injured, bro?
I'm saying, all right. So the thing with playoffs, number one, I feel like they let stuff slide some more. Like those fouls. The Knicks coach, what's his name?
Who?
The Knicks
Nurse?
coach. Yeah, Nurse.
Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, he's been talking about I remember he had a post game conference. He was like, he's getting fouled, he's getting fouled, he's getting fouled. He just said that over and over, and I just think they're gonna let stuff slide even more now that it's actually playoffs. So Jalen Brunson shooting all those free throws, Jalen Brunson doing all those little head nods to actually get calls. I think that's not gonna really work out for them.
He's not looking for that though.
He is
In
though.
playoffs, I don't think he's looking for that.
He looked for it all season.
Nah, he
Why
does,
not?
Yeah, but last year he didn't in the playoffs.
Yes, he
I
did.
don't remember. But when they played the Suns, I'm gonna keep talking about that, bro, because that made me sick. When they played the Suns, when he was like
that boy
Chris
fucked.
Paul's on him,
Hmm
he did use his body. He used his pain a lot. He used a lot of pump fakes and everything.
Yeah, that nigga fucks.
So
That nigga fucks.
yeah, I think the 76ers got
sick.
this one, but it's gonna be a good game.
LeBron's 40.
It's gonna be a good series. Sorry,
What you got?
6'10".
I got 76ers in 7.
I think 76ers in 6.
I don't think Embiid could last the whole series, so I'm gonna go. Especially unless Maxey is like having the time of his life, like just hooping.
Which he was though. I'm pretty sure he's having a pretty good playoff series last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
even
just
with
the
Harden.
Knicks, they got too many good defenders they could throw at him. So I don't think his production could last the whole series. And Embiid, I don't know if he could last, like injury wise. I don't think he could last the whole series. Too.
Which team do you think has a better defensive squad, the Celtics or the Knicks?
For
Right now, I would say
against
that- I would say
76ers,
Yeah,
I think the Knicks are like a lot more physical and a lot bigger. So I think they're a better matchup defensive wise for the Sixers.
It's a good take.
Mom, what you going with?
I'm gonna go 76ers on this.
Sixers in how many?
7.
7. I don't know. I feel like this.
But like I want to say Knicks. I feel like this is a series that can go either way.
Yeah, that's true.
So who we going with? Ninja Code. You Naruto now? So-
Sasuke.
So I guess we're gonna say Sixers in 7, right?
That's fair.
Sasuke.
See you taking pics of my meat.
Bro, what y'all? We gonna talk about the West now. The first team we're gonna talk about.
recording, bro.
He cuts.
I know. I'm not cutting that out. I don't even know what I heard. First team we're gonna talk about now. The Thunder versus the Pelicans.
Thunder.
You're saying the Thunder?
Come on now, nigga.
And how many?
Keep that shit rolling, bro. Thunder and 4, nigga. Come on.
He said Thunder
Or-
smacking the
Who's guarding
Pelicans.
Zion?
They are smacking the Pelicans.
I think
Nigga, this is the 8th seed, by the way.
Jimmy
They should've
Butler
put-
went
they,
to the
They're a
fucking
game away
championship
from
last
6
year.
seed.
With bro,
They rolling. Come on, let's be real. Thunder are on a roll, and this team is not a team that I think can stop them.
depending on who's healthy, like Brandon Ingram, if he's healthy, I think the Pelicans have
I don't
a good
think him
chance
alone
of
can.
winning.
I don't think him alone can help them get this dub.
He won't be alone.
He won't be alone. He'll have Zion, who's gonna guard
You
Zion.
are not
Oh,
alone.
this nigga Chet is gonna be on the poster.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, what's it called
Chet is
though?
Chet is probably
Thunder
gonna foul
coach,
out
what's
one
his
of those
name? I
games.
think he
Mark?
just won Coach of the Year this year or today.
Who?
The Thunder coach.
What's the
Mark
name of this nigga?
Daigneault.
Is it the same nigga from all this time?
No, that's Billy Donovan. He's on the Bulls now.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with the
Hey, you know your shit, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Pelicans.
Can't shoot a hoop.
You going with the Pelican?
Yeah.
And how many?
Was that accurate? Like, no.
I'm gonna go Pelicans in 7. I think it go 7, just because
Bro, are you serious right now?
I'm 100% serious.
Bro, this is the fucking first seed.
Exactly. It's a
I'm gonna
first
go-
Seed, it's a first seed of players that have number one. It's a rookie center against a experienced Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram. They have C.J. McCollum on the team, and I mean, Valanciunas he's a pretty big body.
Valanciunas is a
Herb
giant
Jones.
body.
They got Herb Jones that could guard Shea, and then they have Murphy too.
9 out of their 15 players on the Thunder are making their playoff debuts in this series.
How do you know that?
I made a video talking about it.
Respect.
The Thunder, I mean the Pelicans. At least some of them have been. Some of them are more veteran players, and some of them were in the series against the Suns. So I feel like that does play a part into it. And the Suns, I think about that Suns series when they went against the team with the best record in the league, and took them to 6 games. And at that point, the Suns were looking like they're just gonna walk to the finals. My bad, bro. But like I'm saying, like this Pelicans team, I don't know. I feel like the inexperience is something that we. I feel like the experience is something we need to notice because even the players that have made the playoffs,
I think this is a team where I will overlook experience. I'm willing to
Can't do that though.
you're gonna look over the experience.
overlooking experience for this team. I'm willing to take the risk. I'm overlooking experience for this team. I'm willing to take the risk. I honestly think Thunder and I really think it's Thunder and 6.
Thunder and 6. I'm gonna say Thunder. I'm okay with Thunder and 6, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the Pelicans can do. I think they can upset.
There's potential. I think Nate made a good argument. They have a pretty genuinely good roster, but that's only if they make it past. Shit, they still have to figure out the play-in.
The Pelicans are just a good defense to offense team.
And they have Brandon Ingram,
Yeah.
a very slept-on player.
What you picking?
I think I got Thunder in 6. But if CJ, he doesn't even have to have a great series. If he just plays his normal style, I think they could pull upset. Like he doesn't need to go for 30. He just needs to get calm 21, 22. Make sure he facilitates.
I
I think-
21, 22 like that shit is easy. Okay, nice.
For CJ McCollum, he averaged like 23 this year.
Are you serious?
He's had a good year.
I thought the nigga was an old head.
He's averaging. I think he's like 20. I don't know, but he's had a really good year though.
And
So
he can give you 40 on every night, on any night.
Nah, neither. Y'all stay safe.
So you're picking. So we're picking the Thunder.
Yep.
In
I
6. We'll say
Maybe
in
you
6.
got-
I said Pelicans in 7.
And then you're saying
But majority rules, so
Yeah, I guess I got the Thunder.
oh shit. So just under in 6, I feel like. Mavericks versus Clippers.
This is my most stressful.
Probably the most exciting series.
This is my most stressful matchup right here.
The Clippers are losing.
The Clippers
in
are
six.
losing.
No.
Bro, I feel like we're spamming
Okay.
6 though. Not every
No,
series
it's-
is gonna be 6 though.
It's just because,
Let's be real.
That's
past
that's
couple
what and I'm
times-
being like, that's what I'm trying to
It's not
change.
or seven. I don't think it's gonna be lower.
I think he's gonna go Mavericks in 7.
I think no. First of
I'm
all,
gonna go Clippers in 7.
I might even go Mavericks in 5. To be honest,
Yeah, I got Mavs in 5.
Say that shit with your chest, bro.
I'm saying it might even be
I'm saying-
Mavericks in 5 because
bro,
Because what?
Luka is their kryptonite. Number 1. Number 2.
Kawhi hasn't played in April.
do you remember what he did with
Yeah,
the
he
yellow
be-
side?
hey, the bubble is the bubble. I just think the Magic. I mean, the Mavericks have gotten so much better ever since they got Gafford. I feel like he's been magnificent. He's one of my favorite bigs in the NBA.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Gafford,
He used to play for the
Wizards.
Wizards.
and he played for the Bulls his rookie year
Oh, that
too.
nigga with the headband.
That guy's filthy, bro. There was
Who got
he
boomed on?
went on a he always gets boomed on, but that's because he always
And he got his
jumps.
ankles took by KD too. Remember
Yeah,
that?
But listen
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
listen
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Number
we can,
one,
nigga, dude.
number one, I think he's a great player. Like he's out there playing defense. He's out there dunking the ball. He's a good pick and roll player, and he plays with Kyrie and Luka.
So this nigga basically replaced Lively.
Yeah, and then there's
Lively's still good.
PJ
Replace
Washington.
Powell.
There's PJ Washington.
So I'm saying though, I think I'm gonna go with Mavericks in 7 though.
I'm gonna say 6. Honestly, I know we've been saying 6, but I'm gonna say 6 just because Luka can have an off night, or Kyrie can have an off night. But at the same time, they pick up each other's slack. I'm gonna say 5.
For who?
Mavericks in 5.
He said Mavericks in 5. I said Mavericks in 7.
Clippers in 7.
But if you want to talk about teams, remember I was saying the Cavs were sliding after the All-Star break. Another team that's been sliding is the Clippers, especially like, you know, what I'm saying with Kawhi out. This team has not been like when they were on that streak right after they lost 5 games. After they lost 5 games, when they went going crazy. This is like they haven't looked the same. So going into the playoffs like that isn't a real like the what's it called? Like you got the like you're going in with momentum. They don't have the momentum.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many points the Mavericks average. I know the Clippers don't average too much, but watching Mavericks games, I see them average like they score a pretty high amount. So it's just like, do you really have an answer for Kawhi? I mean, for Luka and Kyrie. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: if the Clippers put Terrence Mann on Luka, it's GG's. They gotta put Kawhi on him the whole game.
I don't know if they're gonna put Kawhi though.
I know, but that's how. If they want to win, they need to put Kawhi on Luka.
But then who they put on Kyrie? PG?
PG, yeah, or Terrence Mann. I'd rather have Terrence Mann guard Kyrie than Luka.
Maybe Terrence doesn't even start. I'm trying to
Because
think.
Luka,
who's
you
that.
just need. You don't need someone stronger than him. You just need someone that's like that has length.
What do you think about PJ Tucker guarding Luka?
That's solid too, but I don't think he's
I'm
gonna
just-
get
no, I'm
more
just
than,
asking.
like 15 minutes.
The nigga will end up like what's his name? The nigga with the dreads. I always forget this nigga's name. I keep calling him Reggie Jackson. It's not Reggie Jackson.
Terrence Mann
No, the nigga who be talking crazy.
on what team?
He was on the Clippers. I think right. I don't really.
Patrick Beverly?
Patrick Beverly. He gonna end up. You know that clip of James Harden where he catch that nigga fucking snatched that nigga.
And he went,
That's gonna
wow.
That's gonna be PGA. That's literally gonna be PJ. That nigga can't keep up with him, bro.
No, but I'm trying to think like, I mean, he just gonna be a body and he's just gonna be a pest at him. He doesn't need like he might be not gonna be giving you like crazy, not even like 2021 output, but he's just gonna be a body that's gonna stay on him.
Who?
PJ Tucker on Luka. But I feel like still Luka
I
might be
know,
too
I
fast.
think he could wear
Nigga
him
will
out.
foul out. Nigga will foul out.
I mean, you don't need him to play more than 15 minutes.
Right, but
How old is PJ?
Like
he's like
37.
37. I think, yeah, PJ will be out there to maybe tire him out, but PJ's out there to really just try to rough people up,
That's heavy shit.
and I just don't think he can do it with Luka.
So,
I already cut it. I got trimmed it.
all right. So what we going with?
Didn't.
Mavericks in what?
5 for me.
You're saying?
Clippers in 7.
And then you said,
Mavericks in 5.
Why do you think the Clippers are gonna win?
Because I feel like they're gonna get it together.
no, he just has PG bias.
No, I'm not.
Keep it a bug.
I'm not. I'm just saying they have. I feel like they're gonna get it back together to where they were.
Kawhi hasn't played in a month.
It doesn't matter. Kawhi's not a loser.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he lost last year.
Yeah, by himself.
He had Russ. I forgot about Russ. Russ could guard Luka.
Hell no.
Nigga, what?
Yes, he can. He hustles, bro.
He can hustle, but
He gonna hustle his ass to the bench with them 6
He gonna jog, bro. Nah, they can't.
Hashtag
Zubac's
why
gonna
not?
get played out the game. Mason Plumlee, maybe if you could rely on him.
I feel like Plumlee is really underrated.
dude,
He's really not that bad.
compared to the three, bro, just that backcourt. Is that backcourt? Whatever. There's PJ, there's Lively, there's Gafford. They have a rotation of players that can keep up with that whole Clippers team.
Yeah, I think PJ would probably guard Kawhi.
If he
Derrick
even plays,
Jones on PG.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with what? Clippers. I mean Mavericks in 6 or 7.
Mavericks in 5.
Mavericks in 6.
Mavericks in 6. Realistically, they got Kyrie Irving. They got all these. Fuck Luka, bro.
You don't like Timberwolves versus Suns.
Timberwolves.
I'm gonna go with Timberwolves in
They don't have the facilities for that big man.
5.
Oh, okay.
Timberwolves in 5.
Settle down.
I think the Suns could pull off a upset.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Man, what you saying?
I think they could pull off.
you
It's
said
okay, it's okay to do use.
you
I'm
said
saying,
what?
who you think? Let's just go first. Suns or Timberwolves?
All right. Number one, matchup wise, the Minnesota Timberwolves have not been able to keep up with the Suns all year. They haven't beat them once.
It's playoff time, baby.
They have Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, who's been to the finals,
I know that's right.
and Kevin Durant, who's a 2-time Finals MVP, on the best team ever.
You just had to add that in, huh?
It's a fact. I mean, it's like, but yeah, the Timberwolves haven't been able to keep up with the Suns all year. I just don't see how the turnaround just because it's playoffs is gonna happen. That's all.
Who's gonna guard Anthony Edwards?
Everyone. Royce O'Neal was guarding them. Devin Booker was guarding them.
That nigga not guarding shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, actually, I'm gonna say not 5. I'm gonna say probably
I'm gonna say Suns in 5.
Nigga,
Suns in
what?
5.
Bro, relax, bro.
You know what I think?
You're
I
tripping.
think the Timberwolves, they probably think that Jamie McDaniels could guard KD 1-on-1. So KD,
Which he hasn't been able to do.
the first two games, they're gonna play 1-on-1 against KD, and KD's gonna get his. Devin Booker's gonna get his. Bro, I'm just being for real. Like the Suns are way too deep, and their
They're not
small
too-
ball lineup.
they're not
with
way too
Royce at
deep.
the
They're
four,
not way too
I don't
deep.
think they're way too deep.
Nigga, they're not consistent enough to win a series.
Not deep. I mean, top heavy.
Yeah, they're still not consistent enough to win a series. It doesn't matter.
But I'm gonna say this though.
They have
Booker
Yamaha-
averaged
what's his name?
40 in the
Yama-
playoffs last year.
Huh?
Yamaha too.
No, he left. He's talking about Utah Watson. I bet.
He said Yamahatu.
He's on the Grizzlies now. All right, let me just say this.
Now let me say this:
All right, go ahead.
the Suns are one of the worst teams clutch-wise that are gonna be going up against one of the best defensive teams, arguably the best defensive team in the league.
Tell him.
That is a horrible combination to be in the playoffs.
Tell him, Unc.
And that's also why Muhammad has a struggle goatee. Because you want to talk about some
And that's also why I know y'all can't see this now. That nigga wearing a size small T-shirt right now.
I'm literally not even. You love
Alright,
that
shut up,
same
nigga.
joke. You spam that
All
same
right, listen.
joke every
Shut up, bitch. Hey, listen. Shut up. All right, listen. So they said that the
That's why I smacked
Suns.
the ball out your hand.
You gonna cut this out?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it. Whatever.
Damn. All right. Hey, the Suns, number
I'm
one.
not going back
People
to
have been
that
saying
specific point.
they've been struggling in the fourth quarter. I haven't seen them struggle in the fourth quarter this month. I mean, and they've been playing the toughest schedule of their whole season, their last 10 games. Whatever. You said the Timberwolves might be the best defensive team.
Come on.
They haven't shown that against the Suns.
Let's be real.
Look at the scores from the last
Yeah,
games
let
that
me
they've
ask you,
played.
They have, no.
Look at the scores from the games that they've played this whole season.
Okay, that's cool, but let me just. They're not consistent enough to win the series.
They've been consistent enough with the Timberwolves.
That's a 2-game foul stretch.
I think it's like 4 or 5.
Well, still, it's only 4 or 5
All right, let me ask you
It's
this:
only
then.
4 at most.
4.
Rudy Gobert, probably defensive player of the year. The Suns don't drive into the hole that much. They mainly take mid ranges and
Yeah.
threes. What's Rudy Gobert gonna do in that pick and roll?
You don't
With
fucking
Royce O'Neal setting a screen for KD or Booker,
He gon'
he's not rolling. He's popping.
That's where we have that little
That's
hybrid. That's where we
either
put
one
my
of them
hybrid
gonna be
nigga
wide
in.
open.
Carl Anthony
That's where my
Towns is not a
hybrid nigga come in.
Carl Anthony Towns is not a defensive player.
Talking about the wrong hybrid nigga.
Carl Anthony Towns is not a defensive player.
Talking about my
Rudy
nigga.
Gobert is not a he is not a perimeter defensive player. He's only in the paint.
And we have a backup for that. That's
Anthony
where Nas Reed
Edwards
comes into
Anthony
play.
Edwards cannot play tough defense and tough offense without having to take a break. So without him on the court, they're gonna struggle.
No.
They are.
Where-
Mike
where's their
Conley
offense?
Mike Conley is not doing anything.
Mike Conley is gonna help control.
He's
the game.
okay. He did something in the first half of last game, but they lost by 20.
So
Mike Conley is not doing that the whole game. Jaden McDaniels,
that shit don't mean nothing.
he got to
for
play
a team that's
offense too.
inconsistent.
Jaden McDaniels got to play offense. He got to spot up,
He gonna stroke that.
and he has not been stroking no thing. That's for sure.
Bro,
and,
no did he, bro?
You the one that said it first.
I said no did he though.
No, you didn't. You said it after.
You said it after
I still said it.
as a question.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway,
For you.
Anyway, I'm just saying, looking at the scores from this whole season, the Timberwolves have no answer for the Suns, and they're supposed to be the best defensive team in the league.
I still don't think you're seeing it. The long term effects.
We saw it for 82 games.
My brother.
Long-term
My
effects.
brother.
And
Okay, let's say they end up being the Timberwolves. They're not getting past the next round.
who are they
We only talking about
playing
this
the next
right
round?
We're talking about this right here. These niggas aren't consistent enough to get past this.
Bro, you talking about Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant can't do this shit alone, clearly.
That's why
He has Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, a
Devin
nigga who
Booker?
averaged 40 in last year's playoffs, shooting.
With
The
that,
Nuggets
magnificent.
with
couldn't
them
guard
new
him
kicks, the
last
nigga been off.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on.
Bro, he's fine. He has like
You're
four
talking about
50-point games this
Nurkic,
year.
who could play defense on a
On who?
he's a big body.
He's not
He's
guarding-
not
he's not
gonna play defense, but
He's
he's
not
a
guarding.
big body.
He's not guarding Cat.
Why would he? It's big KD or Royce.
The mic drop.
I don't think Kyle Anderson and Nikhil Alexander-Walker they're not gonna play the defense that they've been playing all year.
I do.
By the way,
I don't think they're stopping them.
You know, I guess there's
Bruce
we're just
Brown
gonna have
couldn't.
to.
Bruce Brown couldn't guard Devin Booker last year. KCP couldn't guard Devin Booker.
and keep in mind the Suns are 2-0 against Denver this year without Devin Booker and with Devin Booker.
You
We're
gotta
just
say
gonna have to
that.
agree to
You just a Nazareth dick eater, so.
I'm not a guy that's ridiculous.
So wait, what's
That's
the
The
a-
so what are we
Phoenix
doing?
Suns are an inconsistent team.
Yeah, that's
Is that
over
fact or
over
cap?
82
I
games.
think-
They only need to win 4.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying this though. You could say they could win the series, but knowing that they're that inconsistent and saying they're gonna win in 5 is kind of crazy to me, especially with how good we've seen the Timberwolves
They're
be
an
all season long.
inconsistent team going against a good team. Like, this is a good ass team.
And bro, they're not playing every single team though. They're playing the team that they have beat multiple times.
Yeah, I
this
don't think
year.
this team is going to adapt. They're gonna have to adapt. This is the fucking playoffs. They're not gonna
They
just.
have tried
Bro,
to adapt.
if you-
they were
if
trying
I
to,
wrote-
they were fighting
But this
to
is
be
a
the
different.
number one
It's a
seed.
different level.
They
though.
would have they were fighting to be the number 1 seed last game.
I don't think that's as. Fuck the Nuggets, bro. That's all I'm thinking right now. Somebody
So
got-
when so what are
somebody
you
gotta
picking?
take them niggas out.
I'm saying the Timberwolves are gonna win, bro. You're saying what?
I'm saying Suns are winning.
And how
saying-
many?
5.
What do you got? 5 isn't crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like 5 isn't
5
crazy.
is so crazy. That's disrespectful as fuck. Holy shit.
What are you saying?
I got Timberwolves in 6.
Timberwolves in 6. I think I might go 6
Possibly
too.
even 7.
I'm gonna say maybe 6.
They
At
got
first I said
KD,
5.
so maybe 6 or 7.
What are you picking?
I mean, I think Suns could pull it off, but I guess you could. I'll probably say Timberwolves then. Just because Kyle Anderson's a pretty good defender, you know.
Nigga talking about Kyle Anderson. They got niggas like Nas Reed on the team. You talking about Kyle Anderson, nigga? Please.
Bro,
So let's say
when it comes to the playoffs, you can't depend on 2-3 guys. You gotta
Let
depend
me tell you
on
something.
your 8th, 9th man.
Shit. Where'd that get us?
Hey, the scores.
What are you talking about? He's talking about Israel, bro. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying, bro.
the scores have been 125 to 106. Suns last game.
He hurt his foot.
87 who?
Continue.
87 to 97. good defensive team, but they still got held to under 100 points. They held the Suns under 100 points too, and then 115 to 133, and then 107 to 100. Period. That's 5-0.
I don't care. I don't think it's gonna matter at this point. Maybe after the first game, these teams are gonna have to adapt. That is the nature of the playoffs.
I mean, when you play a team 5 times in a season, how
They
are
don't
you not
even. It's a
adapting?
different schemes are used once the playoffs hit. Though it's not. They're not gonna. Nobody plays the same
Well,
way.
you're forgetting Frank Vogel is a defensive-minded coach.
Who the hell is that? That's the
The
Suns
coach
coach.
of the
Suns head
Suns.
coach.
What the fuck that nigga, bro? He ain't giving my nigga Beal enough PT, so that nigga not
He
thinking.
was a starter.
BT.
He could have had more PT though.
He's
Starting is not
tired
enough.
and he's injured. How the hell he gonna play?
Honestly, I think in clutch time you might. I'm just gonna say you might have to bench Bill for like Josh Okogie or something like that.
Josh,
Bring in the
fucking-
defense,
I
bro.
think
No, it's
Why?
not-
Why you throw my bag
Because
though?
I've seen.
when it comes to the clutch time in the playoffs, you know the ball's going to only KD or Booker. Beal is not a factor that you need to worry about on offense.
You must have forgot.
If Beal in the corner,
You niggas not
hey,
thinking about
but I
2021.
will say,
If
hey,
Beal is just going to be in the corner,
You gotta
you'd
think in
rather have-
2021. You gotta think 2021.
No. Stop. I will say,
2024, bro.
watching these past maybe 10, 15 games,
He's all been on one.
Beal has been on one defensively and bro, he's a great spot up. Like watching him spot up, it's honestly amazing.
Oh my God, man.
But you need defense.
You do need
My
defense,
nigga,
but he did have that
And the,
clutch
and
shot
the
against.
Timberwolves play big.
But he was guarding Anthony Edwards. He was guarding De'Aaron Fox. He was guarding Steph Curry. Steph Curry hit a crazy 3 at the end to win the game, but like
I remember that.
You need to bring that up.
Great pass from.
it was a bad pass. Bradley Beal
That
could
was
have
a
gotten that.
beautiful pass.
I
Bradley
feel like
Beal could've
we're
gotten
gonna
that.
say this game goes to 7, right? Because honestly, I feel like the way we're talking about it, if it was close, like you're saying, it would not have taken this long. I feel like we're gonna say. I think I'm fine to saying this game is gonna go to 7. The series is gonna go to 7. So you're saying that? Let's say this. You're saying
I'm saying
Suns.
Suns win it out.
You're saying what?
I'll say Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Wolves.
Wolves. So we're going Timberwolves then, because I all 3. Yeah.
Majority.
It's this last one. I need the Lakers to pull off some shit, man.
Nah, it's
Nuggets winning in 5.
Yeah, Nuggets 5.
Nuggets in 5.
Fuck,
What you saying?
man.
I mean, we just gotta go back and look at last
Somebody
year.
has
Bro. They're a
to
worse
stop
team
these
than last
niggas.
year. They're a worse team than
They're
last
our
year.
worst team than last year, which is why I have hope somebody will make it to the
No, I'm
finals.
saying the Lakers are a worse team than last year.
So are the niggas. So.
Nuggets.
Yeah,
that's
but
great.
Peyton Watson
Not by
and,
much.
and Christian Ross, they've been playing really good.
Yeah, but they're still a worse team.
They're still a worse team,
They
but
don't have leverage
but
like they did last year.
the decrease in quality is from the Lakers is much worse than the decrease in quality from the Nuggets.
Let's keep it real, bro. Aaron Gordon's locking up LeBron yet again.
The nigga's 40.
Okay, that doesn't matter. We're talking about playoffs.
Why not bitch you back to 2016? See that same
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm
Fuck me.
saying right now, Aaron
So what are you
Gordon
saying?
is cooking.
Nuggets in 6.
6. What are you saying? Lakers in?
Boy, we might have to put them Nuggets in 4, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What did you say? Nuggets in 5.
These niggas is cooked. Okay, but my thing is, there's a potential chance that the Nuggets don't go to the finals this year.
Yeah, but that means we go. This is the first round. We've only spent this time in the first round.
Yeah, but like-
the Mavs.
No, it's not true.
Timberwolves don't stand a chance.
So let's just go back and look at our first round picks.
The
You want to do that?
Stand a chance, bitch.
Oh, well, we just do that right here.
Okay, well I'll call you on Tuesday, man.
So the Nuggets. So based on this, then the Thunder are going to see the Mavericks. The Timberwolves are going to see the Nuggets. The Cavs are seeing the Celtics, and the Bucks are seeing the Sixers. I feel like okay. For this first round, Mavericks and
Going all the way
Thunder.
to the finals?
Yeah,
Holy shit! All right,
this is gonna be a big episode, bro. This is the special.
bitch, this is a 3-hour.
No cap.
motherfucking Disney
That's how it's
Channel.
gonna speed up the conversation, bro.
It's the Disney Channel 3-hour special. Nigga.
Mavericks or Thunder? Which y'all picking?
Mavericks or Thunder? Mavericks or Thunder.
I'm picking.
I got Mavs in 5.
I got Mavs in 5.
I got Mavs in 6. What you saying, Marvin?
Speak up, new.
Thunder.
Thunder and what?
Wait, no. Let me be realistic. It's probably Mavs. Mavs has too much. At that point, you can't just go off talent. Really.
We can never go off talent.
You're going off talent with fucking Luka.
That's not.
But we're going
talent,
off
that's
talent and what
experience.
we know from history, because we can look back at
Yeah.
the past 2 years and see
He's a
what.
talented player. Nigga can't play no defense.
Don't matter. All 3 other guys can.
I'm saying Mavericks though. We're all saying.
Mavericks.
You're saying in how many?
6 or 7.
6 or 7. You said what? 5? You said 5 or 6?
What's up with the second
5.
5?
I'm saying 5.
5 is a
Saying
little
6.
five
Gentlemen's
is a
sweep.
stretch, bro.
You saying gentleman's sweep?
Yeah.
So let's just go with that. Timberwolves and Nuggets. Nuggets and 6.
I'm gonna go Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Let's look at our. Can we break down the matchups?
Okay. What do you want to break down?
Who's guarding who?
Jokic is getting guarded by Gobert.
Which is I feel could be potentially he could put up a battle.
Jamal is going to
Yeah,
get guarded by
47.
McDaniels, probably.
So
Remember that clip?
You think he had 47 on him?
Brother, I have 43.
Brother, I have 47 or 43.
MPJ, you're putting who's the shooting guard? You're probably gonna put Ant on. So I would put Ant on KCP.
Yeah.
And then for the shooting guard, I mean the small forward,
I forgot.
MPJ.
This nigga KCP has a different turns it up. This nigga turns it up another
Sniper.
level. Playoff, the nigga turns it up another fucking level. I was watching this nigga last year. That nigga is dialed the fuck in, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to match up against the Nuggets if you're. I mean the Timberwolves, because the Timberwolves, you have Gordon and MPJ. Who are you putting McDaniels on?
Jamal Murray.
Jamal.
I mean, I'm saying, okay, you're putting him on that. But so who's guarding those two?
Jokic and AG.
You know, MPJ and Gordon.
Oh, I think you put Cat on Gordon and
That's
and
cooked.
Edwards on
It's cooked. It's cooked.
MPJ. What do you
It's
mean
not
he's
cooked.
cooked?
Cat is too flat-footed. He's not gonna.
Aaron Gordon's just in the dunker spot.
Not necessarily. He shoots it a little bit, no.
But it's
But
broke.
you let him shoot it. You rather him shoot than be in the dunker spot.
Tyrese Halliburton on his team.
I think I'm gonna go with I'm saying Nuggets though. Nuggets in like 6. You said you agree, Mohammed?
Yeah.
What you picking,
Yeah,
bro?
I'll say Nuggets at 6.
And then what you saying?
Against the Timberwolves?
Against
I guess
the
We're all
Nuggets.
saying no. We're all saying Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, 6.
I gotta get a Nas Reed jersey.
Easy.
What you mean? He's what?
He's great. Great
Celtics, Cavs.
Celtics in 5.
What are we doing, man?
Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
He wants to say Cavs so bad.
I want to sit. Nah, I just I'm thinking about it. I probably.
This guy plays for that team.
It's part of it.
Donovan Mitchell's getting
Drew
clapped.
Holiday is locking up Donovan Mitchell. Respectfully.
And Garland too. They could put Derek on Garland if they really want.
Yeah. Because those two guys, they are the Cavs offense.
Yeah.
And you have two really good defenders. Derek White will probably make second team defense too.
Then the Bucks and Sixers.
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 I think maybe Sixers too, because I think really just the Bucks have just been just mid this whole year.
The Bucks stink, bro.
How many though?
I'll say 6. Maybe 7.
7?
She went second. I thought she'd be first.
That's not. What do you mean?
But you know she's from Seattle?
I thought she'd be
Who the
first.
fuck is that?
What you mean?
I thought she'd be first.
Caitlin's in the draft.
She's not that good.
Yeah. Caitlin went first.
Yeah, of course she is. I didn't even see if she got
Paige
drafted
Bueckers
yet.
go yet?
No, she didn't draft. She didn't go. She didn't declare.
Why?
She wants to stay another year.
Oh, the girl from UConn?
Yeah, she's hard.
So we're picking Sixers, right? I'll just say 6.
We got Haley Van Lith. Niggas that fall off the help.
Talk about my wife like that.
Yo.
Don't think she's bad.
All right, conference finals. Nuggets, Mavericks.
This is where I got the Mavs.
Mavs.
I think the Mavs are gonna pull through.
Mavs, yeah. Mavs.
Y'all say Mavs?
Could you explain why we're going Mavs on this?
I feel like last time they saw each other, it wasn't. I feel like none of those teams have blown each other out, but definitely comes down to like what weapons do you have.
I hate the Nuggets, bro.
The
Why?
Nug-
Why do you hate the Nuggets so much?
Because it's just, there's too many.
Boring? Too boring?
Too many what?
Too many colors.
I be for real.
Hey,
why-
this
no,
matchup isn't helping either.
Nah, be for real. Why don't you like the Nuggets?
I just don't like their play style.
Did you
They
like the
play
Spurs back in the day?
Yeah, that's what.
I ain't fuck with the Spurs.
So you like
just don't like ball movement.
Except for my nigga Diaw. That's it.
Boris Diaw?
Cap.
What about like the Warriors in like 2015?
Watch out, bro.
So you just like ISO ball or
I
what?
don't fuck with light skins.
He's just like Carmelo
Players.
Anthony ball, bro.
James Harden,
Yeah, that's
Jason
true.
Tatum.
Actually, yeah, because he a ball hog in real life. That makes sense actually.
Paolo Banchero,
all
So you are just
Anthony
ISO.
Edwards, Nas Reed. I mean, shit.
That's not how you win chips though.
Shit, it works when we did it.
Well,
What chip did you win?
Shit. You don't gotta out me.
Chocolate chip. Ain't win no
Nah, he's
championship.
talking about $19 refs
Bro, are you trying to out me, bro?
and
You were on my team.
All right, let's just continue, bro. So you guys are saying Mavericks though,
Hmm.
but I want to hear like why.
I'm saying it's come down to the wire. I feel like every time they've played each other, and I've seen the Mavericks come up top, and that Mavericks team got much better than last year, honestly. And I feel like they have players that can actually guard that dunker spot.
Can we talk about Tim Hardaway?
Ballin' like I'm Hardaway.
And they
That
have
nigga
players
is
that can.
great.
They have players that can cover that
He was like
dunker
the
spot.
six-man candidate for the beginning of the year.
And they have the offensive power, of course. And really, if you can have somebody guard Jokic's pressure, then it's all up to Jamal Murray. And I think they have players that can guard Jamal.
I think the Nuggets, the reason why they've been so dominant these last 2 years is because of their size. But PJ Washington, I think PJ Washington, Gafford, PJ Washington, Lively, they match up well with the Nuggets. And I think Kyrie's just gonna eat every matchup he gets.
I think I'm okay with picking the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks do have the personnel for it, but I feel like if I do say the Mavericks, it has to be in like 7. I don't think it's gonna be easy.
I said 6.
I think 7 still. What you picking, Mama?
I think if it goes to a Game 7, Nuggets are
I want-
winning though.
Really?
Yeah, because in Denver, the elevation too, and actually the Mavs will probably get used to it by then. But I think that the Jokic is like he's a really clutch player, so I don't think the Mavs will lose that. I mean,
I
Mavs
want
will
to
win
say, I think I'm gonna go with Denver.
Denver?
Yeah.
And how many?
7.
I think it's a 7-game series. But I think the Mavericks have, I think, better, like they're better depth wise, and I think they do have the center depth, especially because they have Derek, they have PJ, and they have
These niggas can't guard him.
Gafford. I mean, they have different players that could guard him in different type of ways.
How?
I'm saying like when Derek is guarding Jokic is going to be different
And
than
they're
how
not
PJ
gonna
is.
go 1-on-1 every time. Like Jason Kidd is a pretty good coach. Like
I don't think he's a good coach, but I think I don't know. What would you guys say?
I think his defensive schemes could be really good. When they locked up Devin Booker, like when they played against the Suns, he played good schemes on him. I think he could run some good schemes on Jokic and Murray.
Bro, I already said, bro. Like
So
I
you
s-
okay. So no, what I'm thinking is, so we have to pick Nuggets or Mavericks because we're going
I said
7.
Mavericks.
You said Mavericks. Mavericks.
I said Denver.
Denver. I'm saying Denver too. So we gotta just flip a point or something.
I don't know if my Siri gonna be slow.
What you mean?
No internet.
We no. Let's do Celtics versus Sixers, and we can come back to that. I think we're gonna say Celtics though, right?
Yeah.
Celtics and how many though?
I said 6.
I say 4.
Sweep.
Joel Embiid's not making it that
You
long.
don't think so?
He's not gonna be 100% in that series.
I think it's
Come on now,
very
guys. Okay,
strong possibility that he does
Who
get
said?
hurt.
What did you say?
I said 6.
Okay, thank you. You gotta be more ready.
Only reason why I
You
said
said
6.
Sixers?
You gotta understand. This is the fucking Celtics, but the Celtics are
They're a little bit slow.
they're a little bit slow in the brain when it comes to basketball. When it comes to basketball, sometimes they just don't.
They just channel their inner Chris Smooth, bro. I'm gonna let it fly every
So,
time.
I'm gonna say we're going Celtics and maybe 6 or 7.
I'm saying 6. I think 6 is.
Yeah, because we cannot. We tend to overestimate them. And when boy, hell no. We tend to overestimate them sometimes. I think that's one thing.
So if you overestimate
They're
them, why
very
are you
good.
taking them?
They're very good, but they're very unpredictable.
Because the East is just weak outside of them.
They're still hard, but like
I'm saying the reason we're overestimating them. I think they're
no Diddy.
not in a like. If they were in the East, in the West, I feel like people would still they wouldn't think about them the same way. But because they've been so good in like a really bad conference this season, like they just been. That's crazy. The Bucks are the 3rd seed and they had 49. Didn't even reach 50 wins, bro.
They're stinking, dude.
And the Celtics have not beat. By the way, when you said Celtics have not beaten the Nuggets once this year.
They're fucked.
Yeah, but they're both close games. It could have gone anywhere in the last
That was
2
the same.
minutes.
That was the same thing with the Lakers though. Last series, the Lakers were literally within 7 points.
I
every
know, but
single
that's
game.
a 7 game series versus 2 games
Right.
out of 82.
Well, we didn't even pick Nuggets or Mavericks yet. So we're gonna pick Mavericks or Nuggets?
Let's be realistic.
Let's-
It's probably gonna be the Nuggets.
I guess we can put the Nuggets just because of what they have done. Like I said,
So that means
I'd
Nuggets,
say-
Celtics in the finals.
yeah,
So what are we picking for that series?
and Nuggets.
Nuggets and how many?
7,
I'll say 6 or 7.
6. It's 6, more likely than not.
I believe in Drew Holiday, bro. I think I got Celtics.
Really? And how many?
Wait, who gets home? I say Celtics in 7.
I hope Drew.
I
can
really
pull it
hope
out
they
for them.
upset. I want somebody to beat the Nuggets, bro. Somebody just beat them.
They're-
If they get
What have
upset,
they done to make you so mad?
Yeah,
it's
for
just
real.
The same thing with the
Spurs?
with the Warriors.
Uh,
I don't like seeing the same team too many times, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like seeing the same team too many times, but we just seen them
Wait,
last
you
year.
just gotta appreciate dominance.
No, I'm saying like this isn't like a team like the Warriors that've been kicking around for like a decade.
This
This
is
the
2
Nuggets
years. This is their
literally
second
1 year since they won the championship, and you want to kick them out already?
Yes,
Bro, it's the Tyler stuff, bro.
precisely.
All right, bro.
Just say it. Bro.
So
Yeah, just-
so Celtics. So you're picking Celtics.
Yeah.
And how many?
Shit. Shit. They might have to play the 8.
To 8 is crazy.
I'm gonna go Celtics.
They might
Celtics and how many?
Right.
I'm gonna say 6.
I'm off to. Relax.
Nah, they won't win
7.
in Denver. They won't win that last game
7,
in Denver.
7.
Celtics in 7. Celtics in 6.
Unless
and then-
this nigga Jason Tatum unlocks his inner motherfucking.
I think Nuggets are winning, bro.
Light skin.
Bro,
inner light skin.
Celtics are gonna lose to like the Knicks in the conference finals, and then we're gonna all look
I
dumb,
wouldn't
bro.
be surprised.
Because that's just how the Celtics have been looking the past. What's
Very
it called, bro?
unpredictable team with a lot of potential.
So that's what our final bracket would look like.
You don't agree?
Huh?
You don't agree
Agree what?
with this bracket?
No, I'm just saying in general. Now that
I don't.
we've gone through it all, well, let's see like what the things we really disagree with individually.
At some point, the Celtics may get boomed. That is true. That is very realistic.
Hey, what you think about the final? What's it called?
So the Celtics.
I don't have
win it
anything really. Yeah, Celtics win it all.
all. Majority ruled for most of them.
But I'm saying, what part of it, like, what specifically do you really disagree with? I mean, besides probably
The
this.
Suns.
Yeah.
That's the only part. And the Mavericks and Nuggets.
I think the Knicks, we might have maybe discredited them a little bit. I think they really might be able to beat the Sixers, but I mean, still that's a 7-game series. But no, what you think about this?
I mean, my heart's telling me Warriors supposed to make out the West, so. But
Please.
I think. Wait, what'd you say between Heat and Sixers?
Heat and six? No, Heat don't play the Sixers.
No,
The
play-in.
Celtics. Oh, the Sixers
Oh,
win.
Sixers win? Yeah, okay, that was fair. I thought it was the other way, but I mean, I don't have much to say. I think the Magic could beat the Cavs. I think Lakers stay cooked. I think I pretty much agree after that.
Mama, do you have anything else to say?
Nah.
No. Want to say the goodbye for the episode?
Nah.
So it's gonna be the final part they're gonna hear, bro.
Why me? Let our guests do it, bro.
You want to say the? Hey.
Nah, I'm chilling, bro.
It's tradition.
They talking about the Knicks getting slept on. Suns are getting slept on, bro. Championship, here we come.
Actually, no, I forgot. I want to talk to you about something, bro. We gonna leave it like this. Earlier, before the season started, we made MVP picks, right? I'm just going through it real quick. I'm just gonna talk about them real quick.
Don't remember who I said.
I said Tatum was gonna win it. Giannis would be number 2. Jokic would be 3. Embiid would be 4. Luka would be 5. Nate said Tatum would be number 1. I think you said Giannis is 2. You kind of just skipped over the number 2. 3 is Jokic. 4 Luka. 5 Booker. Muhammad said Jokic is number 1. Embiid is number 2. Tatum is 3. De'Aaron is 4. Giannis is 5. I remember just thinking back when that happened that Fox was such a strange outlier, but I know you're a Darren Fox fan. That's it though. Bye.